Okay,
Oh,
Albrecht, nice to meet you. How are
nice to
you?
meet you too. I'm fine, I'd say. A little nervous because we're
Why?
having our premiere today,
Ah, okay.
but excited. Definitely excited.
It's the first time in Venice for you?
My first time in Venice. It's my first time presenting a movie here with a team from Austria. And yeah, I went to the ocean in the morning, so I think everything should be fine.
And what's your relationship with Italy and the Italian cinema? Do you like
Um,
it?
I mean, this country and its filmmakers provided the industry with so many beautiful movies. And actually, there was one, von Alice Rohrwacher,
Sì, yes.
yes, Felice Lazzaro
Felice
Felice,
Lazzaro Felice.
Lazzaro Felice,
Lazzaro Felice.
exactly. That was kind of
From directed
key
by
to crack the character. That was one of the keys to crack or to find an entrance to the character, I'd say. Because the main character in that very movie has a pureness and an openness, and he acts very not judgmental. You know what I mean? And that sort of pureness gave me an impression on the state Matthias, the character of Peacock, could approach his clients, for example.
So now Matthias
Yes.
is a master in your character, no? Is a master at pretending to be someone else but struggle to be himself. How did you prepare to play such a complex and multi-dimensional
Mm-hmm.
role?
Um, that was one thing to remind myself of the movie, and then we talked a hell of a lot. Like Bernhard Wenger, the director, and me, we'd met. Um, we'd meet so many times to
Before the
exactly, and even on the weekends during the shooting, because he saw all the dailies, like the material we were shooting throughout the week. He would then saw on Friday evening, so we discuss what he saw on the weekend to give it another turn, to bring it towards that direction a little more, to reduce or increase a little bit. So because we from the very get-go we decided not to, it would be easy to make some fun of the different role Matthias diving in, but that's not the core of the movie, so to say. The core of the movie is that we see a person who dives into different characters, and through that is losing the connection towards his own emotions, or needs. Uh, he's losing a way to express them, and he finds himself, or we find him in a place where he became so neutral, um, that he's almost a boring, numb shell of himself, of himself.
yeah. Is there a particular scene in this film that you found particularly challenging or significant from an emotional standpoint?
Yes, because I always describe myself or my profession more or less like I am a emotional. I'm juggling with emotions as an actor, right? I try to evoke emotions. I try to deal with emotions. I try to inject emotions into a character, right? But here we are with that's my basis. But here we are with Matthias, who has no emotions, or um, and I was always trying to describing that state of this emotionless part within himself, right? Within his so to say shell. Um, he'd enter a room and nothing changes. There's just someone, but he does not give us an idea on how he actually feels. He lost himself because he took care, too much care uh, about other people and about their well-being. about their representation, and he forgot to kind of um, push the button to switch from um, different characters to Matthias, to his own, so to say, character, and therefore became, even in front of his friends or his girlfriend, um, just um, a blank sheet, so to say, um, a servant who's just waiting for another call, another information, like a robot is waiting um, for for something to do, right? Um, he has no opinion towards everything or everyone when it's not work related.
So the last question for me is, now we are in Venice, but how is important
Mm-hmm.
is festival today for an actor, but also for a director? Because we have some digital platform for
Yeah,
the film. How is important for you?
because we gather, we socialize, we talk about movies and life, and it will always be the better version compared to virtual reality, to internet, compared to internet calls, Zoom calls, you name it, um, because we're there with our whole body and our whole failures and our whole personality. And on a screen, you always can put that aside, and it doesn't transport. Um, and it's a very reduced um, way of communication, and therefore let's gather, talk about new stories, present stories, and give each other feedbacks. And talking to audiences is one of the best things to realize what what moves them, because it's easy to get stuck in your own visions, but we're doing this for not just for ourselves. We're doing it for to give people a good experience, a good time, in the best case scenario.
Thank you, thank you, Tom.
Thank you. Grazie mille. Ciao.
Grazie.